Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel, Organized with Joy. Today I'm here in my kitchen because I'm going to be working on cleaning out my baking cabinets, all the cabinets where I keep baking items. I figured this is a great time of year to start this since it's the beginning of November and we're headed into a season of a lot of cooking and baking with the holidays coming up. So I just wanted to make sure that it was all in order and things were stocked, and I thought I would take you along with me while I do this. Also, today's video is a thoughtful Thursday video, so stay tuned, and a little bit later on in this video I will be sharing my thoughts on a topic. But without further ado, let's get into this.
Shape but can't control these possibilities to grow. Weeds amongst the push and pull, waiting on the wind to take us. We can write with ink and pen, but we will sow with seeds instead. Starting with words we've said, and we will all be changed.
Okay, one of the things that I wanted to do is some of these jars really need to be washed out. I just keep replacing the new product in here without washing the jar out. Most of the time it's fine. I don't believe it's necessary to wash the jar out every time I replace new product, but over time it does start looking well like this. And also, I do a lot of baking and cooking from scratch, and I do it frequently, so most of my stuff doesn't really go bad before the expiration date. However, these coconut flakes, I used to use them more often, and I mean, you can see them. They're sticking. I have not used them in quite a while, and I have a feeling these are no longer good. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this label. If there's anything I can replace in this jar, I will. Otherwise, I will just have an empty jar.
Oh,
I feel like I need to address those supplements that are in the back of my cabinet. I don't typically buy things in bulk or anything. These belong to my husband, and he had signed up for one of those auto ship programs, and he kept forgetting to delete it. So we ended up with 3 large containers of this supplement. It'll eventually get used, but he has since deleted that auto ship. Okay friends, for today's Thoughtful Thursday video, I wanted to address something that some of my girlfriends and I were talking about this week. We were talking about this idea that there are different seasons in life that allow for different abilities and different bandwidth for homemaking. After having this conversation with my girlfriends, I kind of wondered if some people come to my YouTube channel and see my organized spaces, see my tidy home, and hear me talking about my disciplined homemaking schedule and think to themselves, I don't have bandwidth to do that. Well, guess what? I have not always had the bandwidth for the way I live right now. We are all in different seasons of life, have different responsibilities and obligations, and we all have different abilities. Some of you may be living with a chronic illness or depression or other health conditions that limit what you can do in this season of life. Or you may have young children with busy schedules or have other priorities and commitments outside of your home, whether that is a job or an organization that you're involved in. I just want to let you know that you are seeing one stage in my life. You are seeing the stage of life where I have more margin. My kids are older now and more independent. And in addition to that, ever since COVID, I have not been involved in as many things as I once used to be involved in. I have really been enjoying this slower pace of life, and so I've been very intentional with my schedule and what commitments I will make moving forward. Also, I have briefly mentioned on my channel before about some health issues I have gone through in the past. I had pretty severe anxiety and debilitating acid reflux for quite a while before I learned about my food sensitivities and some of my hormonal imbalances. But during that time in life, which also happened to be when my kids were in a very busy season, my daughter was in middle school, my sons were in elementary school, and in addition to that, my husband traveled a lot for his job during that time, which often left me essentially as a single parent. I really had to evaluate realistically what I could do. It's in these more difficult seasons of life that we must give ourselves grace with regards to homemaking. Sometimes just keeping people alive is enough. While I have always had a schedule, even when my kids were very young, I have also allowed myself flexibility based on what commitments we had in each stage of life. While I have always incorporated deep cleaning and decluttering into my schedule, it certainly didn't happen as regularly as it does now. There were some weeks when my kids were younger that I just didn't have the bandwidth to get it done. In those seasons, I had to prioritize other things like my kids' activities, volunteering, and other obligations that I had outside of the home. If you have watched my channel over its lifetime, which, by the way, I officially had my 4-year YouTube anniversary on November 1st, you will have seen the transformation of my home. While I did my best to keep our home clean, organized, and tidy while my kids were growing up, that just wasn't my priority then. But since starting my channel 4 years ago, with my kids older and more independent, I have done a lot of organizing projects and a lot of decluttering, which I only now have had the time to be intentional about. It took us 27 years of marriage to accumulate all of the things we have today, and it has taken me the last 8 years or so of prioritizing, decluttering, and organizing to get my home to where it is today. I organized and decluttered our spaces little by little over time. It did not happen overnight. I did want to share all of this with you to let you know that anything I share on my channel comes from a place of where I am in my season of life. I share with you tips and things that have helped me as I get my home decluttered and organized, but I fully understand that not everyone is in a season where they have time to devote to these things. This is why I am such a big advocate for doing things a little at a time and being intentional about what comes into your home. I hope if you are in a season where you don't have as much bandwidth for homemaking, that you will give yourself grace today. I truly hope anything I share on my channel is inspirational to you and doesn't make you feel discouraged because you can't do things the way I do them. I only share to inspire and motivate. If you are in a more difficult season where you don't have as much time or energy, just be encouraged that seasons change. They always do. Well, friends, I hope this chat that I shared with you today was encouraging to you in some way. As always, I do love to hear your thoughts on my thoughts, so please share that down in the comments. And I hope that you might stick around for the rest of this video to get even more motivation. If you're new to my channel today, I just want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I do post videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and like today on Thursdays, I do like to share my thoughts on some random topic in the voiceover. So if this sounds interesting to you, I hope that you might consider subscribing to my channel, hitting that notification bell so that you don't miss future posts that I will share.
Pleasure without pain, love without heartbreak, perspective, reflection, say. When we were young, progression seemed the longest time. To our naive tongues and the trust in our hope-filled eyes. For all my days. For all my days, now that I've got your life, I won't let it go to waste. Time was told me we're scared the most of these things we can't control. No, oh, understand the folly of our own, that we dwell on our mistakes. The chances we're too afraid to take, they take their toll. Intellects won't save your souls. Indifference a choice, you know. So marry me in your mother's maiden wine, in your father's eyes, so blue as the southern sky. And when I die, when I'm dead and gone, turn to the dust and dirt where I belong. Pray my love will linger on. Pray my love will linger on. For all my days, for all my days. Now that I've got your life, I won't let it go to waste. For all my days, for all my days, I pray my life won't go to waste. Come time I meet my resting place. In hearts like these, oh, in love like this, the stars aligned in the sky, you sense the love of mine, oh, stay the night, as long as the love is left in your eyes. It's for the love in your heart. Let it out, let it out. It's for the love in your heart. Let me in. It's for the love in your heart. Let it out, let it out. It's for the love in your heart. Let me in. It's for the love in your heart. Let it out, let it out. It's for the love in your heart. Let me in.
I did want to point this out in case you watch my channel regularly. I did have to replace my grinder salt and pepper shakers, and these are the ones I found to replace it, and I'm loving them. I was so sad to let those other ones go. If you saw my declutter with me video where I had to throw those away because they were, well, one of them was broken, but I'm really loving these, and I actually just got them on Amazon. So Let me know if you want the link to those. One other thing I was going to talk about, these jars I got on Amazon along with these jars, and I can definitely link those for you. I absolutely love these sprinkle top jars, but I do have to say the lids sometimes won't go all the way down and stay closed. I'm not really sure why, because they do have that rubber piece that's supposed to create an airtight seal, but for some reason sometimes the lids won't stay all the way down. But other than that, I really do love these jars. I love them aesthetically, and they're also a really great size. Okay friends, that is all I have for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it was motivational and inspirational to you today. And thank you so much for watching until the end. I will see you in the next one. Bye.